It has been a while once again, but Steins Sunday is back. Today we are obviously here for Chapter 8. Now last left off, Okabe undid the change that was made to the world line with Ferris's D-mail several chapters back, in which, by preventing her father's death, she rewrote the history of Akiba and did away with all the Moe culture. However, with that D-mail now cancelled and undone, all the Moe culture should be back, Mei Queen Nyan Nyan should be back, and that leaves us with what to do next. What D-mail has to be unwritten this time? Well, if the title of the chapter isn't just the biggest hint ever. Chapter 8, Fractal Androgynous. My head spins. I feel faint. Slowly, the world reasserts itself. I've teleported to the lab development room. Ferris is standing next to me. Reading Steiner's telling me that the world line has changed. Additionally, the injuries the viral attackers inflicted on my body have vanished. So has the pain. Ferris is standing in the center of the room, looking around. The tears that were in her eyes just a moment ago are gone. Just a moment ago, Ferris was fighting to hold back her tears, but that Ferris is no more. In her place is the usual cute, cheerful Ferris, with an impish smile on her face. I look at the phone in my hand. It's not my phone, but one with several cute girly cat doll phone straps attached. Ferris walks up to me with a teasing smile on her face. She pokes at my fingers with her index finger. Ferris gently takes her phone from my hand. Before we sent the D-mail, Ferris said she didn't want to forget. And I lied that she would surely remember. I embrace Ferris suddenly, pulling her to me as tightly as I can. Ferris remembers nothing. Nothing about her victory at the Rhinet tournament. Nothing about our escape from the viral attackers. Nothing about her father riding up in his limousine to save her. Nothing about how we talked alone in her bedroom. Nothing. She remembers nothing. Everything that happened on that world line was undone. What happens to that world line, I don't know. Maybe, like Suzuha said, it still exists as another possible world line. Or maybe it ceased to exist the moment I sent the D-mail. You'd have to be a god to observe each and every world line, so it's pointless to worry about it. But one thing is clear. I can never return to that world line again. Ferris can never see her father again. The only thing I can do is apologize. On this world line, Mayuri invited Ferris to come hang out at the lab. Apparently she came to see a costume Mayuri had made. Ferris has work after this, so she soon leaves the lab. After seeing Ferris off, I head towards the Yanabayashi shrine. On the way, I stop at Chiyodori and take a look around. The Moe stores exist again. Animate, Tornoana, Mandarake, Gamers, Lamatara, Melon Books, Asobit City. They've all returned to the streets of Akiba. There's a gigantic anime-themed banner hanging from the soft map building. Maids will walk the streets, handing out leaflets. Cosplaying girls advertise in storefronts. But the return of this familiar scenery brings no relief to my heart. So this email is from Karisu. Hey, what the hell was that just now? That was some loving hug. I'm seriously jealous. No, not about getting hugged by you, but about having someone of the opposite sex to lovingly hug. Don't misunderstand me. Anyway, what was that about? And actually, we don't have to reply to this, but we should get a follow-up later. There's only pain, for everything I see confirms that Ferris has lost her father. But I can't stop here. I shake my head and hurry to the shrine. On the way, I notice that the satellite is missing from Raidekon's rooftop. Of course it is. Suzuha is gone. The thought brings a new pang of grief to my heart. Before this is over, how much more pain will I shoulder? I pass beneath the archway and enter the silent courtyard. I walk up to the main building and jab the intercom. After a few presses, I get a reply. Lukako comes out. Girly as always, even though he's a guy. No wait, this Lukako is genuinely a girl.
Lukako, お前の父上に聞いてくれ。IBN 5100という古いパソコンがここに奉納されているはずなんだ。
え、あ、古いパソコン?
I think Lukako went pale when I mentioned the computer. She lowers her face immediately, so I can't be certain.
お父さん、呼んできます。
Lukako hurries inside. It looks like she knows something. Lukako's dad soon appears.
これは法王院君。いつも娘がお世話になっております。
I rush the greeting and get down to business.
この神社に10年ほど前に古いパソコンが奉納されたはずなんですが、ご存知ですか？
古いパソコン？確かにそんな記憶がありますね。
本当ですか？
Yes, finally, I've returned to the world line with the IBN 5100.
ぜひ見せてもらいたいのですが。
いいですよ。ちょっと待っていてください。
Luca's dad heads inside the sanctuary in the back. Lukako has been silent this whole time. She keeps touching her hair and looking around nervously. Something is definitely wrong with her.
俺が怖いか、ルカ子。
え？
気持ちはわかる。何しろ俺はお前の大事なところを触ってしまったというかなんというか。
Crap, I just made things more awkward. I didn't have to say it like that.
岡部さんが怖いだなんて、そんなことないです。あのことはすごく恥ずかしかったですけど。
悪かった。は
い。
ところで、お前も IBN 5100のことは知っているのか？
いえ。
Lukako shakes her head in an unnatural way.
知らないです。
だが、以前電話した時、知っているような素振りを見せなかったか？
そんなことは。
Lukako's looking more and more uncomfortable. Maybe I'm pushing her too hard. I should back off. did a terrible thing to this girl. So it might be best if I stop treating her as my disciple. I need to treat her like a lady from now on. If I don't, I could get sued for sexual harassment or charged with attempted rape or indecency or something. But how exactly do I treat her like a lady anyway? I just treat her everyone the same, pretty much.
マユリの作ったコスは結局着ないのか？
はい。
恥ずかしいから。
はい。
Why is this girl so lacking in confidence? I guess she can't help it if it's in her nature. But didn't she say her reason for becoming a girl was to gain confidence in the first place? And yet, she's a girl now, but she still seems the same inside.
おかしいな。
Luca's dad returns. His timing is good. My conversation with Lukaku wasn't going anywhere.
見つかりましたか？
I try asking just in case, but he looks confused. Obviously something unexpected has happened.
それが見つからないんですよ。
見つからないとは？
確かに古いパソコンを受け取った記憶はあるのですが、倉庫のどこにもないのです。
The IBM 5100 isn't here? I press my hands to my temples and stifle a groan. The world line is still twisted. The IBM 5100 is like a mirage floating in front of me. I can see it, but never reach it.
確認させてください。ここへ PC を奉納していったのは秋葉ルミホさんで間違いありませんか？
おや、なぜそれを？もしかして知り合いですか？
ええ、友達です。
ルミホちゃんはとても立派な女性になられましたな。彼女がまだ小学生の時でしたよ。執事の黒木さんと一緒にこの神社を訪ねてきてくれましてね。しかしパソコンはなぜ消えたのでしょう。誰かに盗まれたかと思いましたが、他のものは手つかずでしたし、宝物殿の鍵は壊されてもいなかったですし。
This contradicts Lukaku's statement. Lukaku said she didn't know about the IBM 5100.
ルカは何か知らないかな。確かここ最近は毎年年末の大掃除の日に宝物殿の掃除をしているだろう。
Once again, Lukaku hangs her head, almost shaking with fear. Her hands are trembling.
ルカコ、どうなんだ？
I try asking again, but she doesn't raise her head.
何も知りません。
The look on her face betrays her. Lukaku is lying. But why? Remember, she shouldn't even know about the IBM 5100. Why does she know? Because the world line changed. There's no other answer. Her D-mail must be the cause. In Ferris's case, I didn't know what her D-mail was about. But in Lukaku's case, I already know what it is. I want to be a girl. The D-mail must have had influence beyond Lukaku's sex. The butterfly effect. It somehow changed the location of the IBM 5100. It was like that with Suzuha and with Ferris. I can't help but think that the universe itself is keeping the IBM 5100 away from me. At any rate, when Lukaku sent her D-mail, reading Steiner activated, meaning the D-mail changed the world line. If the IBM 5100 won't return to me on this world line, then my next step is to cancel Lukaku's D-mail. In other words, I need to turn Lukaku back into a guy. Suddenly I feel dizzy. It's not heat stroke, and it's not reading Steiner. How am I going to explain this to Lukaku herself? Just the other day, when I called Lukaku a guy, she cried. Then Karisu and Mayuri ganged up on me. Can I get Lukaku to go back to being a guy without stirring up trouble? This is going to be tough. Maybe I should consult someone about this. At first, I consider consulting Karisu, but I don't think I should talk to a girl this time. Let's think a little. I visit Tenoji's house. The divergence meter is here. I need to know what it says. Canceling Ferris's D-mail appears to have raised the value by about 0.05%. Little by little, I'm approaching the goal of 1% divergence. The number gives me courage. Afterwards, Tenochi recounts his memories of Hashira Suzu, just as he did on a previous world line. I stay until he's finished. It's past 6 p.m. when I get back to the lab. There are two girls in the lab, Mayuri and Kurisu.
最後の「ん」は何の真似だ？
おかえりとおかりんって似てるでしょ。だからくっつけたら一粒で二度おいしいんだよ。
美味しくはないだろう。
対おかりん専用挨拶ってことでいいんじゃないかな。
ダルは
多分メイクインじゃないかな。
メイクイン。
So that's back too.
フェイリスの言っていたバイトってメイクインのことか。マユリは？マユリもそこでバイトしているよな。も
ちろんだよ。どうして今さらそんな当たり前のことを聞くの？変なおかりんだね。マユシーは明日からのコミマに備えてお休みをもらっているのです。
The timeline has been corrected, it seems, at least in part. I should stop by May Queen when I have time. I'll visit sometime when Mayuri and Ferris are working. I didn't realize it until it was gone, but I think I really like that maid cafe. Kurisu's reading a Western book. It's the same book as always. It's pretty hefty, so it must take a long time to read. I walk past her and enter the development room. There sits the time leap machine. Today is Saturday, the 14th of August. The first time Mayuri died, it happened on Friday the 13th. After Suzu's sacrifice changed the world line, Mayuri died on the 14th instead. Her death was delayed 24 hours exactly. If that pattern continues, her death on this world line should occur tomorrow, the 15th. Just to be safe, I should buy a few days with the time leap machine. I'll need time to solve the Lukaku problem. I should time leap right away. Just before entering the lab, I peeked into the Brontube workshop. The 42-inch CRT was on, so there's no problem there. Still. Will Mayuri really die on the 15th? Interesting that we're getting a little prompt here for an action. There is an option here. And I believe that option is, okay, either call the phone wave or not, and should we not call, we get a scene with Daru? I'll pass on it. Also, I'm a little afraid that things get a little ugly if you choose not to do that. So I suppose we'll go ahead with the call.
Okabe? 何よ、なんで一人で勝手に実験を?
By the time Kurisu starts talking, the discharge phenomenon has already started. Oh right, it just occurred to me that the prompts start showing up once you reach at least one ending in the game. So now that I've gotten an ending, they now show up. An unpleasant sound pierces my ear. My vision ripples, my flesh and my soul momentarily feel separate. I grab my right wrist, I close my eyes, take deep breaths, and wait for my pulse to return to normal. I took 2 time leaps, traveling a total of 57 hours into the past. The worst is over. All that's left is a headache. I need to cancel Lukaku's D-mail on this world line. I sit down in a piped chair and try to come up with a plan. Nothing. I've been searching for a way to tell Lukako the truth, but every mental simulation I run ends with her in tears. I suppose that's to be expected. After all, I've already seen it happen once. I mistook Lukako for a guy. She ended up in tears. I mean, Lukako cries at just about anything. To broach the topic now would be like opening a wound. Damn, looks like I have no choice but to ask Karisu. She's a girl, so she should understand how Lukako feels. I call Karisu out to the bench in front of the Braun Tube workshop. We're alone.
ずいぶん深刻そうね。
実は今、難問に直面している。かなりデリケートな問題だ。
デリケート？およそあんたとは正反対のベクトル上にある言葉だな。
というわけで、助手のことを見込んで相談したい。女子だけに。
誰馬？そもそも女子だけにってどういう意味？
I give her the rundown, including how many times I've time leaped and what happened with Suzuha and Ferris. How many times have I explained this to her now? And this time she believes me more readily than I expected. The only thing she doesn't believe is the story about Lukako.
漆原さんが実は男ね。さっぱり想像がつかない。
だが事実だ。事実だった。
つまりちょっと待って。
She wrinkles her brow in thought.
彼女が実は橋田みたいな外見だったとか、そういうこと？
Crap. I got a mental image there for a second. Judging by her expression, so did Karisu.
これはひどい。
We grimace.
絶対ありえない。あんな可愛らしい子が男だったなんて私は認めない。
待て待て、突っ走るな。俺は一言もルカ子の見た目がいかにも男だったとは言っていない。むしろ見た目はあのままだったのだ。男だった時から中性的というか女性ホルモン分泌過多としか思えなかった。
As a result, I didn't even notice when Lukako became a girl at first. I made a fatal mistake.
見た目はあのまま。
Karisu's gaze wanders for a bit.
なら許す。
What?
で、あんたは彼女に男に戻ってほしいと。
Oh, Karisu, you fujoshi.
そうでなければ、マユリは助からない。
マユリの命と漆原さんの性別か。どっちも突拍子がなさすぎて、さっぱり実感が湧かないけど。あんたの中で解は出てるわけね。
無論だ。ルカ子には男に戻ってもらう。
ある意味で残酷な仕打ちかも。
そこでなるべく傷つけないようにするにはどうしようとこうして相談している。
I take a mouthful of Dr. Pepper in a vain attempt to quiet my frustration.
自分のこれまでの迂闊な行動を呪いたい気分だ。D メールをいろんな人間に使わせるべきではなかった。
This is my punishment. I must shoulder the pain of everyone who used D-mail. Suzuha, Ferris, and now Lukako.
これまでのことを悔やんでても何も始まらない。あんたの相談に対する私の回答は一つよ。
Christina sighs, blowing her bangs.
漆原さんには何も言わない。
どういうことだ？
話を聞く限りだと漆原さんについてはあんたにアドバンテージがある。つまり過去に送った D メールの内容を知っているっていうアドバンテージがね。だからわざわざ彼女、彼、元彼わざわざ 漆原さんに事情を告げなくても D メールを取り消すための D メールは用意できる。
ルカ子を装って18年前のルカ子の母親へとメールを送れということか。
どうせ世界線が変わればその事実は全てなかったことになる。この際倫理とかデリカシーとかは無視しても問題にはならない。
The end justifies the means. A philosophy worthy of a scientist.
だが問題が一つある。俺はルカ子の母親のポケベル番号を知らない。
はあ？あんたバカじゃないの？なんでメモっとかないわけ？
その時はこんなことになるとは思わなかったのだ。
Karisu clicks her tongue. She rubs her brow with her fingers while muttering and thinking.
お母さんのポケベル番号を単刀直入に聞き出せば？理由は適当に考えて。
警戒される気がする。
何ビビってんのよ。いつもの無駄に尊大な岡部らしくないな。
Vain and arrogant? That was uncalled for. I don't have time to be Ho and Kiyoma now.
そんなの口から出まかせで何とかするのよ。それにほら彼女って騙されやすそうな性格だし。って言ってて自己嫌悪になりそう。私ってひどい女だ。
Karisu hangs her head.
だが単刀直入にありのままを話すべきなのかもしれん。下手に小細工を浪するより真実を告げる方がまだ誠意があるように見える。
マッドサイエンティストが誠意とか笑っちゃうわね。洗脳してやるふわっはっはっはとか言い出した方が似合ってる。
I'm being serious, damn it.
俺はルカ子の痛みも背負う。そうしなければならないのだ。最終的に D メールを取り消した時ルカ子が女だったことはなかったことになる。故に俺が背負わなければならない。
だったら私に相談する必要なんてない。今すぐ彼女のところに行って私にしたように説明すればいい。
そうだな。
That's my only choice. As always, there are only a few worshippers at the shrine. I guess that's how it can keep its dignified silence, even though it's less than a 10-minute walk from Akihabara Station.
岡部さん。
Lukaku is sweeping the courtyard.
すみません。さみだれは部屋に置きっぱなしで。
いやそのことはいい。
そうですか？
Well, crap. Now that we're face to face, I can't bring myself to tell her the truth.
どうかしましたか？
その
I recall Lukaku's crying face. She looked very sad when I called her a guy. If possible, I don't want to make her cry again. No, why am I acting so weak? I can't stop here. I swore I would do anything to save my Eri. And when Lukaku said he wanted to be a girl, he probably only said it out of curiosity. If I explain everything properly, I doubt she'll refuse to become a guy again.
ルカ子よ。
I grab her by the shoulders and pull her close. Lukaku's cheeks instantly turn bright red.
落ち着いて聞いてくれ。実はお前は本当は男だったのだ。
Smooth. No reaction. Or so I thought. Then tears start welling up in Lukaku's eyes.
またそんなこと言うんですか？
Damn, I made her cry again. But this time I don't back down.
くんだ。お前が男に戻ってくれなければ真由里の命がないんだ。
I explain everything about time travel, about the D-mail Lukaku sent, about Mayuri's fate, about how to avoid it. I talk and talk without pausing for breath. Finally, I'm done.
冗談ですよね。
Her voice is trembling.
そんなの全然信じられないですよ。いつもの京馬さんの設定ですよね。そうなんですよね。
She backs away from me, shaking her head.
でもひどい。そんな設定は僕困りますし、まゆりちゃんも悲しむと思いますから。
いきなりこんなこと言われて困惑するのもわかる。だが全て真実だ。俺は何度もあいつの死の場面を見てきた。お前にはこんな勝手なお願いをしてすまないと思っている。だが頼む、真由里を助けるために男に戻ってほしい。
冗談だって言ってくださいよ、岡部さん。男、僕が男の子だなんて、そんなのそんなの嫌です。僕は生まれた時から女の子だったのに、そんなのひどいです。しかもそれをよりによってどうして岡部さんから伝えられなきゃいけないんですか。恥ずかしい。甘いです。
Lukaku covers her face with both hands to snuff out her sobs.
恥じることなどあるものか。むしろ俺にとってはお前が女である方が違和感がある。
Lukaku jerks like someone poked her with a cattle prod. Her crying is stopped. What did I do?
なんて言った？
She lowers her hands and looks at me. Then she smiles, a soft, sorrowful smile.
岡部さんは僕のことそんな風に思ってたんですね。
Then Lukaku shakes off my hands and runs away.
ルカ子、待て!
She doesn't stop even when I call her. She disappears into the shrine office. Turned out just as my mental simulations predicted. I sigh and leave the shrine, dejected. I need to come up with a plan. When I get back to the lab, I take Karisu out to the bench and explain what happened. Karisu listens with an annoyed expression the whole time. When I finish, she glares at me and says,
フラグが立ったな。
お前は何を言っているんだ？
わかんないの？どう見てもフラグ立ったでしょ。 いや、すでに立ってたと言うべきかも。
フラグとは死亡フラグのことか？
死んでどうする？恋愛フラグよ。
Romance flag?
漆原さんはあんたに気がある。
Karisu thrusts her finger at me.
大好きな法王院京馬からお前は男だったと言われて、彼女の純真な乙女心はズタズタ。率直に真実を話すって作戦は結果的に大失敗だったことになる。
She sure is calm when it's my neck on the line.
恋愛となると厄介よ。あれには方程式が存在しない。人の感情は計算できない。あまりに未知数だわ。
She shakes her head like she can't imagine anything worse. Has this girl never been in love?
正面から攻めるのはダメだった。きっと本人を説得するハードルは飛躍的に高くなった。今度は別の解放を考えるべきよ。彼女のお母さんに直接話を聞きに行くとか。彼女を泣かせた男としてあんたはすでに漆原家に認識されているはずだから、家族のガードも固くなってるかもしれないけど。
Lukako likes me? I don't want to believe it. I mean, I appreciate the sentiment, but...
ちなみにルカ子はいつから恋愛フラグビンビンだったと思う？
知らんがな。
だってよく考えてみろ。あいつは1週間ほど前まで男だったんだぞ。その時点から好きだったのだとしたら。
Uh-oh.
それは岡部の主観でのロジックでしょ。漆原さんなり私なりの主観からすれば、彼女は最初から女の子だった。だから別に違和感なんてこれっぽっちもない。今いるこの世界線を基準に考えなさい。
Right. It makes perfect sense. Still.
それより私が不安なのは、漆原さんの性別を男に戻すことで本当に IBN5100 は戻ってくるのかっていうこと。
前の世界線とは変化があった。ルカ子の父親の話では IBN5100 は少なくとも以前は柳林神社に存在していたということだ。鈴葉がフェイリスの父親に託し、彼の死後にフェイリスが柳林神社に奉納した。その流れは俺が IBN5100 を手に入れた世界線と同じなのだ。
段階的に元の世界線に近づいてきてるっていうことか。思ったんだけど、世界線ってそう簡単に変化するものじゃない気がする。
なぜそう思う？
だって世界には60億以上の人間がいるのよ。その中の誰か一人の性別が男から女に変わったところで世界線が大きく変わるなんて不自然。
鈴葉が言っていたが、タイムリープによって本来と異なる行動をとった場合、ダイバージェンスは変わるとしても 0.00001% だと言っていた。だがフェイリスの D メールを否定した時は 0.05% の変動があった。
0.05% でも十分大きい。天音さんはこのことについてなんて
？2010年はアトラクタフィールドが大きく分岐する年であり、その鍵は俺と IBN5100 が握っていると。
IBN5100 と岡部の距離がダイバージェンスの数値を決定するのかな。つまりあんたを含めた全ての人間の D メールがバタフライエフェクトによって IBN5100 のありかに影響を与えた。
D メールの中には俺のリーディングシュタイナーが発動しないものもあった。
逆に言えばリーディングシュタイナーが発動した D メールだけを取り消していけば IBN5100 はあんたの手元に戻ってくるのかも。
The remaining D mails were sent by Lukako and...
桐生萌香か。
I don't want to see that woman again if I can help it. In any case, I should focus on Lukaku right now.
で、ルカ子の件はどうすればいい？
恋愛フラグが立ってるわけよね。
Karisu ponders this for a while. Then she blushes for some reason and turns away.
ねえ、ちなみに岡部って好きな人いるの？何よそのまま。
別にいない。
For a second, Mayuri's face floated through my mind, but I feel more of a need to protect her rather than romantic love for her.
そっか、いないのか。
なぜ聞く？
いや、なんとなくよ。特に意味はないんだからな。
なぜ怒る？あと顔が赤くなってないか？
なってない。そうだ、あんた漆原さんと付き合っちゃいなさいよ。
マジで？
どうせ好きな人いないんでしょ。だったら彼女の思いに応えてあげればいいのよ。このバカ。
What did I do to deserve this name calling?
マイルが死ぬのは2日後だ。のんびり恋愛ごっこをしている暇はない。
Suddenly, Karisu's expression turns grave.
これは最後の選択肢として考えておいてほしいんだけど、やろうと思えば漆原さんの人格を否定して脅してでも番号を聞き出すこともできる。どうせ世界線改編後はそのことを彼女も忘れてるはず。そう考えれば最後の手段として検証する余地ありだと思う。マユリが死ぬことに比べたらまだマシってレベルだけどね。私今すごく最低なこと言ってるな。
いや、あらゆる手段を講じるのは必要なことだ。だがそれはできればやりたくない。
I'm not saying this for myself. From my perspective, when the world line changes, everything until that point becomes undone. What about from Lukaku's perspective? What if this world line continues after I leave it behind? The Lukaku of this world line will have to live with what I did to her. That possibility exists. Suzuha said that's not the case, but there's no way to be sure. And since I can't confirm or deny that possibility, I don't want to use Karisu's last resort. Besides, I have the time leap machine. And as long as I have it, I can repeat the days before Mayuri's death forever. Of course, there's still the danger of a time leap failure. In any case, the first thing I should do is have an honest talk with the girl in question. I hear the tweeting of small birds outside the window. It's nice and cool early in the morning, even though it's the middle of summer. Too bad the cicadas, whatever, are already chirping. The sunlight's not strong yet. I couldn't get a wink of sleep. I was up all night thinking about Lukaku.
オカリン、あ、いた。
Mayuri enters the room and looks at me with a disapproving pout. She didn't say Tutoru. It's rare to see her in such a bad mood.
早いな。まだ8時だぞ。今日は何かあるのか？
オカリンに怒りに来たんだよ。
She gives me a glare that's more cute than frightening. She's never been very good at getting angry.
あのね、マユシーはオカリンにがっかりなのです。
Mayuri puffs out her cheeks and thrusts a finger at me.
何の話だ？
しらばっくれてもダメだもん。オカリンってば、ルカちゃんを泣かせたでしょ。
なぜそれを？
ル ルカちゃんに相談されたんだよ。男だったって言われたって。
Those two were close friends. I should have known Lukako would go to Mayuri first.
オカリン、なんでそんなひどいこと言ったの？
マユリには関係ないことだ。これは対機関に関わる重大な機密事項であり。
関係なくないよ。ルカちゃんはマユシーのお友達だもん。話してくれないならね、マユシーはオカリンと絶交だよ。もうラボメンもやめちゃうんだからね。
This is the first time I've ever seen Mayuri so angry. I'm not sure how to deal with this, honestly.
ねえねえ、どうしてあんなひどいこと言ったの？
I did it to save you, but I can't say that. I don't have it in me to tell this innocent girl that she's fated to die in just 2 days. Come to think of it, was it a mistake to tell Lukako about Mayuri's murder? I did make sure to tell Lukako not to breathe a word of it.
何か悩みがあるんだよね。
She's sharp, even though she never seems to be thinking anything.
わかるよ。だってね、マユシーは毎日オカリンのことを見てるもん。それにね、昨日も外でクリスちゃんとずーっと話し込んでたでしょ。悩みがあるならマユシーも聞くよ。マユシーにも話してほしいな。ね、それでね、ルカちゃんに謝りに行こう。仲直りしに行こう。マユシーも一緒に行くからおかり？
やれやれだな、マユリよ。この俺が悩みだと？バカも休み休み言え。この俺は狂気のマッドサイエンティスト、法王院京馬だぞ。この俺に悩みなどない。あるのはただ混沌への渇望と野心のみだ。
おかり。
I can't tell Mayuri. I can't. Even if Mayuri hates me for it. Something important? What? I told her everything yesterday, including about Mayuri's death. I suppose I should read it. Okabe-san, I have something important to talk to you about. Please come to the shrine when you can. I'll be waiting, please. Perhaps after sleeping on it, she finally decided to believe my story.
Yes.
I get up from the sofa.
どこ行くの？マユシーの話はね、まだ終わってないよ。
これからルカ子のところに行ってくる。
本当？謝りに行くの？だったらマユシーも。
いや、お前について来られるといろいろ面倒になる。
I put my hand on Mayuri's shoulder.
だから留守番を頼む。
Mayuri's shoulders droop. She looks sad for some reason, but she lets me go. When I reach the shrine, I find Lukako standing alone in the courtyard. She's dressed in regular clothes instead of her Miko garb. She still hasn't noticed me. Lukako stands still in the silent courtyard. The only movement comes from the trees swaying in the summer breeze. It's like a scene from a movie. I stop and watch in fascination. Finally, Lukako turns around. Our eyes meet. I awkwardly clear my throat and walk towards her. Lukako bows her head.
来てくれたんですね。ありがとうございます。
We stare at each other in silence. Crap, this is awkward. I can't stand the silence, so I try to start the conversation.
マユリに何を話した？
すみません。でもこんなこと まゆりちゃんにしか相談できなくて。
どこまで話したのかという意味だ。
ほとんどは内緒にしました。まゆりちゃんが死んじゃうっていうこととかも。
That's a relief.
まだ冗談だと思っているのか？
Lukako shakes her head. She believes me?
大事な話というのはにゃんだしょうかにゃ。
I'm trying to be gentle, but for some reason I wind up talking like Ferris. I really don't know how to deal with Lukako now that she's a girl. Lukako takes a deep breath, as if to prepare herself. Her face is turning red for some reason. She opens her mouth to speak, then closes it again. This continues for several cycles. What's wrong with her? Her tension is getting to me. My heart starts pounding like an alarm bell.
僕は
お
願いが。岡部さんが昨日言ったこと、信じます。
そうか。
So she's willing to go back to being a guy, even though I hurt her feelings. For her to believe me in spite of that makes me pretty happy. But something's strange about Lukako. She still looks wound up pretty tight. In fact, it's gotten worse. Now she looks on the verge of tears.
それで男に戻る代わりに。
In exchange, she wants something in return? I wasn't expecting this.
今日と明日、まゆりちゃんが危ないことになる前まででいいですから。
What is she talking about? My throat goes dry. I'm so tense, I don't know why.
だからになってください。
よく聞こえなかったんだが、もう一度頼む。
Lukako's voice was even softer than ever. So soft that I couldn't hear her from here. No good. I still can't hear her.
はっきりと言ってほしい。俺にできることなら何でもするから。なんだって？
恋人になってください。
What? Boyfriend? It takes me a while to process the word. Meanwhile, Lukako starts squirming and fidgeting. She refuses to look me in the eye. My heart is pounding. What's going on? What did she say to me? Boyfriend. Boyfriend. She wants me to be her boyfriend until tomorrow? What?
No. なぜだ?
Without thinking, I asked the worst possible question. Lukako curls up even smaller. Her voice is as small as the buzzing of a mosquito, but it has all the courage she can muster. I feel my heart tighten at those words. Silence. More silence. Wait just a second. This is too sudden. I mean, maybe it's not sudden exactly. I've known about Lukako's feelings since yesterday, when Karisu told me about the romance flag. But still, I didn't think it would come to this. My mind goes blank. I can't think straight. Lukako hangs her head, waiting for my answer. She looks so cute and innocent. I feel myself drawn to... No. No. That's wrong. That's just wrong. I am not attracted to Lukako.
考えさせてくれ。2分。いや、5分だけ時間をくれ。
I turn and flee like a scared rabbit. I'm so embarrassed. I can't look back. 10 minutes later, I get back to the lab. Mayuri's eating a red bean bun.
オカリン、どうだった？ちゃんとルカちゃんに謝ってきたかな？
そうだな。ジューシー唐揚げナンバー1をレンジでチンして D メールはつまり ABC と。
およ？
すなわち電子レンジはバラ十字団の思想を受け継ぐ騎士たちの錬金術が生み出したものであり、チンとなる音こそが洗脳装置で、実はチンとなる意味など全くなく。
オカリンが壊れちゃった。
I mutter incoherently as I set up the time leap machine.
何してるの？
少しばかり戦略的撤退を図る。
戦略？
How far do I go? As far as I can. Yeah, that's it. Far away from here. Jump all the way back to August 11th, the limit of the time leap machine's range. When I'm done, Kurisu is standing before me, fiddling with the phone wave named subject to change his wiring.
気が散るからこっち見んな。何度言わせんのよ。
She's still working on the time leap machine upgrade. I know I shouldn't interrupt her, but there's nobody else I can rely on.
お前を天才脳科学者と見込んで話がある。
手短に。
柳林神社まで一緒に来てほしい。
理由を言って。デートとか言うつもりなら断る。
この俺がデートなどという軟弱なものをするわけがないだろう。ましてやその相手が女子とか冗談もほどほどにしてくれ。
She's glaring like she's gonna kill me. Let's leave the jokes aside for now.
つまり男の脳と女の脳の違いについてだ。
わけわからん。
I briefly explained my situation and what happened with Lukako before I leaped. How many times have I explained this to Kurisu now?
岡部さんと牧瀬さん、今日はお参りですか？
Not exactly.
実は漆原さんに話があるの。
This is the strategy I thought up. Its name is Operation Christina. Lukako reacts differently to me. I already know she'll have a breakdown if I tell her she's a guy. But she's not too familiar with Kurisu, and they're both girls, so it should be easier if Kurisu tells her. That's why I persuaded Kurisu to handle it. So I wait behind Kurisu and watch silently.
何でしょうか？
Lukako is shy. He was distant with me back when we first met. And I can see she's made a small wall between herself and Kurisu now, too. On the other hand, Kurisu's very calm, truly reliable. Kurisu puts on a gentle smile and begins her explanation.
男性と女性で脳の働きって全然違うって知ってた？
はい。
Hey.
男性は右脳が活発、女性は左脳が活発なの。ちなみに右脳は画像処理とか空間処理、 あとは総合的な判断力なんかに使われる。左脳を使うのは言語、あと計算とかかな。そうそう、右脳と左脳をつなぐ脳梁っていうのがあるんだけど、女性の場合はこれが発達してたりする。ほら、よく言うでしょ、女性は2つ以上のことを同時にできるって。それは脳梁が発達してるからだっていう説もあるわね。
What the hell is she talking about?
まあこれはどっちかっていうととんでも科学に近い俗説であって、それほど信憑性が高いわけでもないんだけど、ちょっとだけ試してみてもいいかな。
何をですか？
あなたの脳が女性としてのパターンを示しているのか、男性としてのパターンを示しているのか、マッピングしてみたいの。
マッピングって何ですか
Lukako's clearly frightened.
脳波マッピング。あなたの脳波をサンプルとして取らせてもらうだけ。とにかく調べればわかるって。ねえ、痛くしないから。
嫌です。
ほんと大丈夫だから。私が保証するから。ほらほら。
お前はどこの変態親父か。
I lightly chop Kurisu on the head.
何よではない。何のためにここに来たのだ。ルカ子を怯えさせてどうする。
私はただ彼女に貴重な被験者として。
帰れ、この実験大好きっ子が。
ああ、そう。せっかく協力してあげたのにそういう扱いなわけだったら言われた通りに帰る。あとはあんた一人で頑張りなさい。
Kurisu leaves the shrine with squared shoulders, muttering darkly to herself.
岡部さん、牧瀬さんは何の話を？
つまりだな。
Do I have to explain it myself after all?
お前は本当は男なんだ。
Smooth. The result is the same, of course. I hear the tweeting of small birds outside the window. It's morning now. It's nice and cool early in the morning, even though it's the middle of summer. Too bad the cicadas are always already chirping. The sun's not too strong yet. This is the second time I've woken up like this, though the date was different the first time. In any case, my mental state is exactly the same as back then. Through the front door, I hear someone stomping up the stairs. I jump up thinking it's Moeka, but then I realize who it is.
オカリン！あ、いたー！
Mayuri enters and greets me with a disapproving pout. Originally, Mayuri was supposed to stay over at the lab, but last night she got a call from someone and left in a hurry. She probably went to see Lukako.
ね、マユシーはオカリンにがっかりなのです。
Mayuri puffs out her cheeks and thrusts a finger at me. Of course. I sigh in frustration. Before I time leaped, this happened on the 14th. Today is the 12th. Since I explained the situation to Lukako early, it looks like Mayuri's protest came early too.
オカリンってばルカちゃんを泣かせたでしょ。ルカちゃんに相談されたんだよ。男だったって言われたって。オカリン、なんでそんなひどいこと言ったの？
これから会いに行ってくるから案ずるな。
そうなの？よかった。オカリンが謝らないって言い出したらね、マユシーはオカリンと絶交するつもりだったんだ。
That mail should come any minute now. It actually came. If I go to Yanabayashi Shrine now, Lukako will confess her love and ask me to be her boyfriend.
恋人に
But this time, I thought ahead.
クリスティーナ！クリスティーナ！
I start yelling at the development room. I begin to hear the sounds of someone moving inside.
クリスちゃん、寝てるの？徹夜なんだから起こさない方がいいよ。
I know, but I have to do this.
クリスティーナ！起きてきてくれ！
うるさいな。
Karisu comes out of the development room with sleepy eyes.
クリスちゃん、トゥットゥルー。
Last night, she fell asleep at the desk. The sleeves of her clothes left a mark on her cheek. Her hair's frayed, her eyes are red. She rubs those red eyes.
なんなの？
これから柳林神社に行く。お前もついてきてくれ。オペレーションクリスティーナ2だ。
15日まであゆりちゃんが危ないことになる前まででいいですから。だからになってください。本当にください。恋に恋人になってください。
Same as before. Only this time, I have to be her boyfriend for 4 days instead of just 2. I guess you could say it's a bold proposal. Fortunately, I came prepared. It's time to set Operation Christina 2 into motion. Last time, things got complicated when I added that experiment-loving girl to the conversation. This time, I had her watch things from the shadows near the staircase.
すまん。ちょっとだけ待ってくれ。
I turned my back to Lukaku and called Karisu.
よう、リア充。
お前人の気も知らずに何がリア充だ。今のルカ子の話聞いていたか？
今北産業。
聞いてなかったのか？
この遠さじゃ聞こえるわけない。
告白15日まで。そしたら男に戻る。
把握。でも何をいちいち私に相談することがあるわけ？漆原さんの願いを叶えてあげればいい。
だけど相手はルカ子だぞ。
どこが不満なの？あんなに可愛いのに。
しかし元
は男だったなんてのもあんたの妄想かもしれないし、私から見れば彼女は最初から彼女だった。観念しなさいって。じゃあね。
She hung up.
あいつ何のために連れてきたと。
What a useless assistant. I stuff my phone into my pocket and head back to Lukaku.
今の電話の相手って牧瀬さんですか？
ああ。
そうですか。なんだか今の岡部さんとても楽しそうにお話ししてましたね。
どこがだ？
Is this pressure? Is she applying psychological pressure?
それで
Lukaku fidgets restlessly.
さっきのお返事を。
Please be my boyfriend. A 4-day trial relationship. Will those 4 days feel long or short? I mean, sure, Lukaku is cute. She's very slender and delicate, especially around the waist, and her skin is as white as alabaster. Even when Lukaku was a guy, I occasionally found myself mesmerized by his girlish demeanor. Biologically, the current Lukaku is a girl, so even if we do stuff, there shouldn't be a problem, but still. I'm on a mission to change Lukaku back into a guy. I need to accomplish that mission to save Mayuri. If I go out with girl Lukaku and fall in love with her, then will I be able to treat Lukaku like I used to? If I forget he's a guy and lose my self-control, it could result in complications. Going out with the current Lukaku isn't the problem. I mean, I still have my reservations, but cuteness is justice, right? The real source of my hesitation is the thought of what happens afterwards. The problem isn't Lukaku, but my own heart. Besides, I'm supposed to be saving Mayuri, not going out on dates. But on the other hand, Lukaku's cooperation is essential to save Mayuri. I won't get anywhere if I reject Lukaku and make her cry. For the sake of my goal, I must overcome the problems of my heart. I'll do it. I'll take Lukaku's deal. But if we're going to do this, I tell myself, there's one rule that you must follow. You must not fall in love with Lukaku. Even if it means trampling on her heart, you must not fall in love. Fall in love, and you could end up walking the forbidden path. Lukaku is a guy. A guy. A guy. Guy. And don't you forget it. Just don't forget.
いいだろう。お前と付き合おう。15日の夕方までだが。
Tears immediately fall from Lukaku's eyes.
なぜ泣く？
嬉しくててっきり嫌だって言われるかと。よかったよかった。
Her face is red, and her eyes are wet with tears, yet she's really happy. Seeing her like this, all shy and embarrassed, but happy at the same time, makes me feel... She's too cute. I mustn't fall in love, but I'm about to. Why does every single one of her actions have to be so cute? She must be doing it on purpose. There's no other way. Lukaku's cuteness is a terror of the universe.
岡部さん？
なんだ？
Lukaku wipes her tears away.
その明日
Duh? What does she mean by duh?
デートに連れてってください。
なんだと？
A date? True, when a couple goes somewhere together, that's called a date. It would really be a dick move if I refused to go out on a date right after we started going out.
行くのは問題ないが、どこへ行く？
Doesn't look like she's got a place in mind.
岡部さんの行きたいところに行きたいです。つまり岡部さんが好きな場所を知りたいから。
So in other words, she wants me to decide for her? It's really unfair to be so cute. People will forgive you for anything you say. I scratched my head and thought.
じゃあ、プランは明日までに考えておく。
For now, I just want to get out of this sickeningly sweet atmosphere that's brewing. We arranged to meet tomorrow morning, then I quickly leave the shrine behind. I breathe a sigh of relief at the sparsity of pedestrians on Moneshibashi Bridge.
それで
Karisu was walking behind me. She was completely useless.
結局付き合うことになったの？まあ漆原さんのリアクション見てたらなんとなく予想はつくけど。
お前見ていたのか？
岡部が見てろと言ったんだろ。
Oh yeah. I was expecting her to give me advice. Guess I should have known better.
明日デートだそうだ。
Karisu makes a small nasal sound. She hasn't been making eye contact.
狂気のマッドサイエンティストさんって女子高生とデートしたりするのね。ちっとも狂気じゃないな。
Damn you, Karisu. Must you always be so cynical? Let's just ignore her and get to the lab. But just as I quicken my pace, she grabs my shoulder and pulls me back. I almost fall backwards.
何をする？
ごめん。ちょっとイライラしてて言い方がきつくなった。
Karisu doesn't tell me what she's irritated about. Instead, she starts rubbing her temples.
あんたはまゆりを助けるためにこの選択をしたのよね。私も考え方を切り替える。で、明日デートするにしてもプランはあるの？
Date plans. I told Lukaku I'd come up with something by tomorrow. So far, I've made no progress. I can't help but feel uneasy about the whole thing, even though I'm doing it to save Mayuri.
どうなのよ。
This calls for Ho and Kiyoma.
助手よ、お前に一言言っておく。アイザック・ニュートンと同じく IQ170 に生まれついたこの俺、法王院京馬は狂気のマッドサイエンティストである。
それで？
当然マッドサイエンティストである以上、興味があるのは女よりも研究であり、世界を影で操る支配構造の破壊、混沌の創造であり。
どう見ても童貞です。本当にありが。今のは聞かなかったことにして。
おのれ、この女子風情がよくもズケズケと真実をついてくれたな。許さない、絶対にだ。
ごめん。
大体そういうお前はどうなのだ。俺に講義を垂れるほどにデート経験は豊富なのか。
I don't miss Christina's grimace.
それ見ろ、お前だって勉強や研究に明け暮れてそういった経験はゼロなのだろう。遠いアメリカの地で寂しい青春時代を送ってきたのだろう。
うるさい、バージンで悪いか。
秋葉の中心でバージンと叫ぶ18歳天才少女か。
I wouldn't be surprised to see it plastered across the blogosphere. Thankfully, it's early morning, but there are still a few pedestrians grinning at Karisu.
場所を変えるわよ。
Karisu starts to hurry away.
女の子との初デートで重要なのは相手に与える印象をいかに良くするかである。不潔な格好は論外。特に髪はきちんと散髪すること。長髪は汚らしく見えるので NG。 服装に関してもぴったり合ったサイズのものを着ていくこと。特に秋葉系の男子は大きめのサイズの服を好んで着ている傾向にあるが、これはだらしなく見えるので良くない。
Why exactly am I in a maid cafe getting date advice from my younger assistant, who was also a girl?
初デートではお互いに緊張していることもあって会話が途切れがち。重要なのは会話のキャッチボール。 一方的に話すだけでは相手が楽しいはずがない。特に女性は会話をするのが大好きなので、むしろ男性は女性の話を聞く側に回ってあげるべき。ただ聞くだけではなく、きちんと相槌を打つことが必要。そうすることで女性は話をちゃんと聞いてくれる人だと思うはず。つまりいつも通りの岡部じゃ全く話にならないってことね。とりあえず普通に喋ることから始めないと。あ、例のバカっぽい高笑いは当然禁止ってことで。そもそもあんたって女の子に優しくないのよね。普段の物言いが尊大すぎる。というか偉そうでムカつく。電波妄想も垂れ流すし。
デートマニュアル本を音読しているだけの文在で上から目線はやめろ、このメリケン少女めが。
Since neither of us knows anything about romance, we're studying out of a dating manual we bought on the way here.
誰がメリケン少女だ。
お前以外に誰がいる？
はいはい、童貞オツ。知ってる？一度も侵入を許していない砦は頼もしくて、一度も侵入に成功しない兵士は頼りないっていう格言。
それは格言じゃないだろう。というか低レベルな争いにおいて勝ち誇るな。
確かになんだか虚しくなってきた。でもこのデートマニュアルって結構面白いこと書いてあるな。
Kurisu flips through the manual on top of the table.
自分はさりげなく車道側を歩くとか、女の子にお金を出させるのは現金とか。いい？これ明日のデートで全部守らないとダメよ。
I wonder if I can really be that careful.
あとは清潔なハンカチを持っていくこと。女の子が公園のベンチに座るときはすぐに広げてあげること。
俺は世話係ではない。
そう書いてあるんだからしょうがないでしょ。ご飯は立ち食いそばとかファーストフードは避ける。ファミレスがボーダーライン。それ以上は自分の財布の中身と相談して。
ファミレスがボーダーライン。
Where are the family restaurants in Akiba?
待ち合わせ場所には最低15分前には来ておくこと。遅刻厳禁。
15分前到着。
あとはデートコースね。映画館とか美術館、街をブラブラ歩く食事っていうのが無難らし
い。なるほど。意外と地味なんだな。俺はてっきり初デートというぐらいだから、夕焼けの綺麗なリゾート風海岸へ行き、そこでファーストキスを交わさなければならないのかと。
あ、それすごくロマンチック。じゃなくて童貞思考全開だな。ドラマや漫画の見過ぎ。
お前もな。
ちなみに相手は未成年なんだから、ホテルに連れ込もうなんて不潔なこと考えないでよ。
それはない。
That way lie forbidden lust. Not to mention Lukako's such an innocent girl. If I brought her to a hotel, she'd probably faint from shock.
ま、ざっとこんなところね。どう？私のレクチャー少しは役に立った？
お前のレクチャーではなく、マニュアル本のレクチャーだろう。
Anyway, strolling around town counts as a date, huh? In that case, I don't have to waste money.
にゃにゃ、今日誰かとデートするのかにゃ。
Ferris comes to our table carrying drinks.
お待たせしました。アイスコーヒーになりますにゃ。
As usual, she pours in milk and syrup right in front of me. Kurisu watches this with great interest. I guess this is her first time at a maid cafe.
デート相手はマユシーかにゃ。
Ferris winks at me playfully while stirring Kurisu's iced coffee.
なぜそこでマユリが出てくるのだ？
はにゃ、違うのかにゃ。じゃあ。
Ferris looks at Kurisu.
の子なのにゃ。
いや、こいつは助手だ。
Kurisu and I exchange glares sharper than a sword's blade. I swear sparks are flying.
じゃあ別の子なのにゃ。今日待ってばいろんな子に手を出しすぎたにゃ。
ほう、いろんな子に手を出しすぎなのか。
何をバカな。
Well, I guess I did hug Ferris. But that was on the 14th, so when I time leaped to the 12th, it was undone. I shake off a pang of loneliness and return to the conversation. The next day finds me strolling around Akiba with Lukaku.
次はどこに行きましょうか。
Event number 1, lunch at a family restaurant, is already complete. I took care of the bill, and now we're back out in the heat. I've got the entire day planned out in my head. The next event is...
街をブラブラするぞ、しよう。
It's Oban holiday, so Akiba is crowded. To avoid the crowds, we end up walking through the back streets. My plan is to walk with Lukaku all the way to Ueno and back. That should be enough, right? I walk quickly. This conversation thing isn't going so well. I tried to follow the guide's advice and be a good listener, but Lukaku's silent by nature. She doesn't really start talking on her own. Even at the family restaurant, the words we exchanged were mostly just things like, "It's crowded today," "It's delicious," and "It was delicious." And I think it was a mistake to just wander around. Especially since we've ended up in a residential area with no interesting scenery whatsoever. Lukaku speaks up. She's a few steps behind me.
なんだ。
I stop and turn around. Lukaku catches up, and we start walking together again.
覚えていますか？僕と岡部さんが初めて出会った時のこと。
おう。
Of course, what I actually remember is how I met the male Lukaku. It was during Golden Week in May. I was searching Akiba for materials to build a new future gadget when I saw Lukaku in his Miko garb surrounded by some cameramen.
やめてください。無理です。
お願いします。写真を1枚撮らせてもらうだけでいいんで。そのコスプレすごく燃えるっていうか、ここまで巫女服を着こなしてるレイヤー見たことないし。
これはコスプレじゃなくて。
できれば可愛らしいポーズ撮ってもらえるとめちゃ嬉しいんだけど。あ、じゃああれだよ、俺ミコミコオーバードライブのめぐみた。来たー、それ最高。めぐみたん知ってるよね。やってくれないかな。
知りません。すみません。
なんでそんな嫌がるわけ？コスプレして秋葉に来たのって写真撮られるためなわけでしょ。なのに嫌がるとかおかしくない？そうだよ。それとも俺たちがキモいから拒否ってるわけ？
違います。これはコスプレじゃなくて。
To be honest, the Miko garb fascinated me. Because Miko are sacred, chosen to serve the gods. I know college girls are doing it for money these days, and as far as I'm concerned, that's sacrilege. As is demanding to photograph a sacred Miko. I couldn't let it pass.
そこのカメラ小僧ども。なんだよ君。この俺を知らないだと。俺の名はホーイン・キョーマ。神が地上に具現せし灰色の脳細胞の持ち主にして世界に混沌をもたらす狂気のマッドサイエンティストだ。 何こいつ、マジ吉。
それぐらいでやめておけ。その巫女が嫌がっているだろう。
なんという中二病ですか。かっこよく女の子を助けてセックルに持ち込もうとしてんじゃね。下心見え見え。これだからドキュンは。
ドキュンはお前たちだ。か弱い女子に男二人でまとわりつき、天津さえ変態写真を撮りたいと懇願するとは、オタクのプライドすら捨てたか。
いえ、僕は
聖なる巫女を怯えさせるカメラ小僧、カメラ小僧などではない。それは単なる変質者だ。お前たちに聖地秋葉を歩く資格はないと知れ。
なんだと。可愛い三次元女子をローアングルから狙うのはみんなやってるだろ。素人のくせにお高く止まるなって言いたいね。秋葉にコスプレしてきてる時点で無差別に取られても文句言えないでしょ、マジで。
違うんです。僕は男です。
Instantly, our jaws dropped to the ground.
だから僕なんかとっても意味ないんですよ。
Lukaku murmured sadly.
マジで。そんなの嘘だ。こんな可愛い子が男のはずが。
男です。喉仏もあります。
Lukaku lifted his chin a bit, exposing his pale neck. The gesture was really sexy, but there was indeed a lump on his neck.
じゃあ下もついているんですか。
Lukaku nodded reluctantly. He was already crying by that point. So were the cameramen.
なんだよ、紛らわしいな。っていうか、男なのに巫女服着てるとかマジ吉だろ。取らなくてよかった。騙された気分だよ。
They left the place, mumbling complaints all the while. Those bastards were a disgrace to otaku everywhere. Daru would have said something like, someone this cute can't be a girl. So you're a trap? Awesome! Daru is the true otaku.
どうもありがとうございました。
ああ、いや。
でも僕みたいな男を助けてがっかりですよね。期待に添えなくてすみません。
お前、名前は？
漆原ルカです。
なぜ俺に謝った？
だって僕こんな顔なのに男だし。
そんなことはどうでもいい。お前が男だろうが女だろうが関係ない。だがそのひがんだ根性気に入らないな。ついてこい。お前にいいものをやる。そのアイテムさえあればお前は勇気を得るだろう。お前の中に眠る真の力の存在にも気づくはずだ。どうした？力が欲しくないのか？
いえ、力ですか？
そうだ。俺はお前に力を与えることができる。さあ求めろ、欲しろ、力を。カメラ小僧にも負けないお前だけの力を求めるのだ。
まさかその後 武器屋本舗に行ってサミダレを買ってもらえるとは思ってもみませんでした。
いや、
I didn't expect he'd actually come with me. But when he did, I realized that he had potential. That's why I bought him the 980 yen, tax included, demon sword. Afterwards, Lukaku and I went through intense training to develop the Seishin Zanma, School of Swordsmanship. In retrospect, I can't believe I said all that ridiculous stuff. It makes me want to crawl in a hole and hide.
とてもびっくりしましたけど、でも岡部さんがあの時言ってくれた「そんなことはどうでもいい」っていう言葉はすごく嬉しかったんです。変ですよね、そんな言葉に感動しちゃうなんて。
Lukaku's cheeks then turned rosy pink. Her blush is too powerful. I have to look away.
でもその言葉があったから、だから好きになったんです。
え？
Wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a goddamn second. She's saying what I think she's saying? But that Lukaku was a guy. Does that mean I made the guy Lukaku fall in love with me? My mind goes blank. Oh god. By the time I drop her off back at this shrine, I'm worn out physically and mentally. We ended up walking for 4 hours straight, which was tiring, but my mental exhaustion is greater. In the end, we didn't talk much. We just walked.
今日はすごく楽しかったです。
そうか。
She's just saying that out of consideration. I can tell that she's forcing her smile. All through the date, I couldn't stop thinking about the time Lukaku fell in love with me, so I barely made conversation at all. That manual was completely useless. On this world line, Lukaku was a girl from the beginning, so Lukaku's memories of when we first met might be inconsistent with mine. But even with that in consideration, Lukaku's story still felt out of place.
それでは、
Lukaku fidgets as she whispers.
なんだ？
また明日。
え？
She wants to go on a date again tomorrow? I mean, we are a couple, and we are going out, and that means we like each other, and it's summer break right now, so it's natural to go on a date every day.
明日も岡部さんと一緒にいたいです。
どうも。
ダメですか？
ダメなんてことはない。うん、本当に。
よかった。
Lukaku smiles again. She looks so happy and relieved. Seeing her like this makes incomprehensible feelings well up inside me.
それじゃあまた明日。
That's a typo. No, I feel a huge weight on my shoulders. Another date tomorrow. Tomorrow.
おかえ
り。リア充は死ね。
When I return to the lab, I am greeted by my eerie smile and Daru's pure hatred.
まさか中二病のオカリンに彼女ができるとか、飯まずってレベルじゃねえぞ。
ルカちゃんとのデートはどうだった？
まあなんとかステージクリアしたかも。
Probably not, actually.
ねえねえ、あさってのコミマ、ルカちゃんとオカリンでコスプレカップルとして出てみようって思ったりしないかな。オカリンからもね、彼氏としてルカちゃんを説得してほしいな。 マユシーがどれだけお願いしてもね、ちっとも OK してくれないんだよ、コスプレ。でもラブラブなオカリンからお願いされたらね、きっとコロって OK すると思うんだ。
断る。
なんで？
Because Komenma's on the 15th. Mayuri is fated to die that night. How am I supposed to spend the hours before her death cosplaying a Kamima?
正直なところ、デートの面白さがさっぱり理解できない。
ゲー、オカリンてめえ、それは世の中の童貞諸君を敵に回す発言だぞ。謝れ、童貞に謝れ。
だって考えてみろ。相手にひたすら気を使い、気まずい中で2人で歩き回って食事をして帰る。どうだ、面白い要素があるか？
オカリン、そんなこと言うとね、ルカちゃんが悲しむよ。
Mayuri's expression is uncharacteristically serious.
好きな人と一緒にいるだけでね、女の子は幸せなんだよ。満足なんだよ。男の子はそうじゃないのかな。だとしたらマユシーは寂しいです。
Why would that make Mayuri sad?
オカリンがマイノリティなんだよ。つうかデートって言えばエロイベントたくさんあんだろう。
お前は実にバカだな。
何言ってんだよ。手をつなぐとかマジエロくね？腕を組んでおっぱいを肘に当ててんのよ状態とかエロすぎっしょ。そしてデートの終わりにはキスして締めだろ。チキショー、リア充のバカ！
エロゲーのやりすぎだ。
Alright, email from Kurisu. From an unpopular girl. I don't really care if you get yourself a girlfriend, but don't forget about the time leap machine. This thing is serious. We need to get everyone together and decide what to do with it. I understand you're doing this for Mayuri's sake. Just remember there's more to this than just Urashibara-san. To be honest, I'm still afraid of this monster I've created. I'd feel better if we could talk about it. No response necessary.
ねえねえ、ルカちゃんはいつからオカリンのことを好きだったのかな？
いつからって、それは。
とてもびっくりしましたけど、でも岡部さんがあの時言ってくれた「そんなことはどうでもいい」っていう言葉はすごく嬉しかったんです。その言葉があったから、だから好きになったんです。
I think back on what she said. Something still feels off about her story. I said that Luca's gender didn't matter. I remember that clearly. But didn't I say that because Lukaku was a guy?
そうだ。そうだよ。変だ。
Now I know what feels out of place. I wouldn't have said that to a female Lukaku. So why does this Lukaku remember what I said back then? I recall what happened with Ferris.
思い出したにゃ。フェイリスが叶えたのは10年前に死んだパパを生き返らせることにゃ。
Ferris regained her memories from before she sent the D-mail. Could Lukaku too have remembered the previous world line, where she was a guy? That would explain everything. However, she remembers that event. She said she liked me for it, so... Did Lukaku like me even when she was a guy? I think I need to check this out. The next morning, I head to the shrine to meet with Lukaku. She's already waiting in the courtyard. When she sees me, she smiles and waves her hand. too cute, must resist.
おはようございます。
あ、うん。
今日はどこへ？
それよりルカ子。
はい。
I make up my mind and throw out the solution. Question.
お前には男だった頃の記憶が残っていないか？
Lukaku twitches for a moment, and then she hangs her head.
そんなことありません。
本当に？
Lukaku just nods stiffly. Consider a more forceful approach, with the words of that dating manual blaze inside my head. Whatever you do, don't make the girl sad. You might get dumped. If I get dumped, then what will happen to our 4-day agreement? Lukaku might refuse to turn back into a guy. No, Lukaku's not like that. Mayuri's life hangs in the balance, so I'm sure no matter what I say, she'll turn back. Or is it naive of me to think that? Either way, even though I'm doing this to save Mayuri, I can't just trample on Lukaku's pure maidenly heart. Neither one of us speaks. Mutual distrust, suspicion, discomfort. One word could shatter our temporary relationship. Luka is the first to break the suffocating silence.
ごめんなさい。今日のデート中止にしましょう。
Lukaku bows her head and goes back into the shrine office. I hurt her. I feel guilty, but at the same time relieved. I hate myself for it. Instead of returning to the lab, I stand on the bridge in front of the station and gaze blankly at the stream of people. Ferris might be visiting the lab. Ferris was at the lab on this day when I first came to this world line. My actions shouldn't have influenced Mayuri's, so she should have called Ferris over to show her the costumes. Right now, I don't want to see anybody. I need to think. But try as I might, no ideas come, no solutions. Lukaku agreed to go back to being a guy if I went out with her for a time. I stayed faithful to that, so... Faithful? How? I just made a huge mistake back there. I've done nothing but make Lukaku sad. Tomorrow. Tomorrow is the 15th, the day Komima opens, the day Mayuri dies. At the very least, I need to make our relationship last until that evening. Tomorrow is the end. But I'm not confident I can show Lukaku a fun time. Alright, so instead of fussing over a date, I'll just try something that won't make Lukaku sad. The next morning, after Mayuri and Daru had left for Ariake, I head to the shrine to pick up Lukaku. We hop the train to Akiba Station. When she looks askance at me, I tell her we're going to see Mayuri. Today, it won't just be the two of us. I don't know what to say when we're alone. I'm afraid I'll just hurt her again. It's time to try something different. When we get off at the train at Tokyo Big Sight, Lukaku stares in wonder at the scene spread before her. People, people, people. People as far as the eye can see. Welcome to Komima, the Otaku Festival. It's the first day, so Big Sight's more crowded than usual. This is my plan, to take Lukaku to Komima. I'm not making her cosplay, of course. Lukaku wouldn't even do it at Mayuri's request, and I don't want to force her to do anything she doesn't want to do. We're just here to look and have fun. The first order of business is to hook up with Mayuri and Daru. Those two live and breathe Komima, so I'm sure they'll have a lot to talk about. Conversation will flow, and I'll be off the hook. How wonderful to have friends you can count on. Of course, bringing a date to Komima is a surefire way to earn myself the hatred of otaku everywhere, but no matter. I'll endure their contempt if that's what it takes to make Lukaku happy. So resolved, I strike out through the crowd towards our designated rendezvous point. Lukaku, clearly overwhelmed by the sheer number of people, struggles to follow behind. Near the edge of the parking lot, I see the petite Mayuri waving her hands high. There aren't as many people here.
コミマにようこそ、ルカちゃん。初めて来たけど、すごいね。ゆっくりしていってね。
ダルは？
ダルくんはグッズを手に入れるために並んでる最中だから抜け出せないんだって。ひとしきり戦利品をゲットしたら合流するかもって言ってたよ。
Damn, that means he won't join up with us for at least another hour. Couldn't he forego the battle just this once? Lukaku's eyes dart from place to place. She's clearly uncomfortable in the chaotic atmosphere. There's still some awkwardness between us after what happened yesterday. Even on the train ride, we barely spoke to each other. What's the point in being a couple if it turns out like this? It was easier to talk when we weren't supposed to be boyfriend and girlfriend. Lukaku seemed to enjoy herself more too. Was it a mistake to bring her to Komima? Well, Lukaku didn't refuse. Even when I told her we were going to Komima, she just nodded obediently.
今日はマユシーが会場を案内してあげるよ。って言ってもね、人が多いから邪魔にならないようにしなくちゃ。まずはコスプレ会場に行って、それから中に入ろうかな。
Mayuri's more cheerful than usual. She must be happy to have us here.
二人とも何が見たい？
ルカ子、見たいものはあるか？
い
え。Lukaku shakes her head.
よくわからないので、岡部さんの見たいものを見に行きたいです。
俺は別にそれほど興味があるわけじゃない。
Lukaku looks unhappy. Crap, I shouldn't have answered like that.
ねえねえルカちゃん、コスプレ会場に行ったらね、絶対にコスプレに対する考え方が変わるよ。
Mayuri talks happily to Lukaku. I'm glad I chose to rely on this ditz who can't read the mood.
恥ずかしいとか、そういうのはちっともなくてね、みんなとっても楽しそうなんだから。マユシーのコスを着てくれてるレイヤーさん、楓ちゃんと吹雪ちゃんって言うんだけど、2人のことも紹介するね。でね、できれば明日も来てほしいな。そしたらね、オカリンとルカちゃんの分のコスも用意しておくから。オカリンにはね、コードジアースのゼロサム様コスが似合うと思うんだ。オカリンが一緒ならね、ルカちゃんも安心してコスプレできるでしょ。どうかな？いいアイデアだってマユシー的には思うんだ。
却下だな。
ごめんなさい。そんな。
Mayuri slumps her shoulders in disappointment. In the end, Lukaku and I got fed up with the amount of people and left Ariake early. We took the direct shuttle bus to Akiba that only runs during Komima, but it was so cramped inside I thought I was gonna die.
No.
By the time we get back to Akiba, Lukaku and I are exhausted. My feet feel like blocks of lead, and I don't have the energy to even attempt conversation. The two of us schlep back to the shrine without speaking a word, like Spanish monks under a vow of silence. Lukaku doesn't raise a single complaint. but taking her to Komima was obviously a mistake. Lukako's expression has been stiff ever since we met up with Mayuri. Maybe she's still traumatized by Otaku. The first time I met Lukako, he was being harassed by Otaku. Maybe they left a bad impression. We don't talk. We spend most of the day shoulder to shoulder with strangers. I can probably count on my fingers the words I said directly to Lukako today. When we arrive at the shrine, our time as a couple will end. So this is our last chance to talk as boyfriend and girlfriend. But I'm confused. What should I talk about? I try thinking about things we have in common. The demon sword Samidare. The Seishin Zanma School of Swordsmanship. But Kurisu said to avoid shooting BO topics, and the dating manual concurred. What else is there? It finally dawns on me. There's nothing else Lukako and I share. Silence dominates the shrine. The silence should be calming, but it's not. I've safely escorted Lukako home. Mayuri's death is just 3 hours away. The temporary relationship between me and Lukako ends here. Now I just need Lukako to give me her mother's pager number. However, is it really okay to let it end like this? In the end, what have I done for Lukako? I haven't done squat, have I? All I've done is hurt her. Suddenly, Lukako starts sobbing. She covers her mouth with both hands, but can't stop the tears pouring from her eyes.
Lukako.
When I approach her, Lukako pulls back. Lukako wipes the corner of her eyes, but the tears keep flowing, forming a glistening line down each cheek. I'm speechless. I have no idea what to do. A girl is crying before my eyes. It's my duty as a man to comfort her. I know that, and yet no words come. I just stand there, like a useless statue. The cause of Lukako's tears is undoubtedly me. I didn't treat her right as my girlfriend, even if it was only a temporary arrangement. And now it ends with me watching as Lukako cries. Lukako, I'm the one who did this to her. I'm the cause for her grief. And yet... She thanks me and bows her head.
Huh?
She lifts her head and smiles shyly through her tears. That's a lie. That has to be a lie. To my surprise, Lukako takes my hand in hers. Her hand is very warm and delicate. This is the first time I've touched her since we became a couple. And it will be the last. Lukako places a note in my hand. And then she pulls away. She bows her head again. Lukako turns her back to me, then disappears into the shrine office. I look at the note. There's a number written there. Probably her mother's pager number. She kept her promise. But I didn't keep mine. I can't let it end like this. I run full speed back to the lab. Ignoring Kurisu's calls to stop, I slap on the headgear and leap to the past. I regain consciousness in front of Akihabara Station. Lukako is next to me. We're about to board the train for Komima. Lukako looks a little anxious, but she doesn't raise a single complaint. The shuttle bus pulls up. The huge line of people begins to move. We can't go to Komima like this. Shaking off my time leap-induced vertigo, I take Lukako by the hand.
ついてこい。
Once we get out of the line, I let go of Lukako's hand and start walking.
岡部さん、バス来てますけど。
コミマに行くのは中止だ。
え？
俺は好きにやらせてもらう。
岡部さん、どこへ？岡部さん。
I keep walking with Lukako's hand in mine, ignoring everything else. Lukako looks bewildered at first, but eventually she says no more and just starts following me with a sad expression. We arrive at Yanabayashi Shrine, a place devoid of visitors, where an aura of peace and dignity dominates, where the cries of cicadas resound. Lukako's home. Finally, I turn to face Lukako. Instead of letting go, I grasp her warm hand even tighter than before. Perhaps it's the heat, or perhaps it's our nervousness, but our hands are damp with sweat. But still, I don't let go. Lukako's hanging her head. She might cry at any moment.
これで恋人関係は終わりっていうことですよね。
Her lips tremble, her voice trembles. I summon my resolve and answer her with a laugh.
何を勘違いしている？俺たちの恋人関係はまだ終了してないぜ。
I strike a pose and mimic a line from a popular card battling anime. Until I witnessed Mayuri's death, this was how I acted all the time. Now it takes some effort, but I still have it within me.
でも
さっき言っただろ。俺の好きにさせてもらうと。さあ、我が弟子よ。今すぐ妖刀さみだれを持ってくるのだ。
The wind blows. The trees growing over the main building rustle its leaves in response. Lukako looks at me blankly. Tears form in the corner of her eyes.
なんです。
なんですだと？決まっているだろう。精神残魔流の修行だ。
修行？
この2ヶ月近く、俺たち2人でやってきた修行、忘れたのか？
いえ、でも岡部さん。
今日まだ。我が名を忘れたのか、ルカコ。俺は狂気のマッドサイエンティスト、法王院京馬だ。
Swallowing my embarrassment, I strike another pose.
男だとか女だとか、そういうところで俺は混乱して、ルカコとの距離をうまくつかめずにいた。だがな、俺とルカコの関係は初めから決まっていたんだ。そのことにようやく気づいたのだ。
決まっていたって何がですか？
俺は男で、お前は女で、俺たちは今日までのかりそめの恋人。
I take a deep breath. I gently comb my fingers through Lukako's hair. I twist my lips into a grin.
そんなことはどうでもいい。俺は俺であり、ルカコはルカコであり、ルカコは俺の弟子だ。
As I gently stroke her hair, Lukako puts her warm hand on top of mine. The tears collected in the corner of her eyes suddenly fall.
そうです。 確かに僕の師匠です。
よく言った。さあルカ子よ、サミダレを持ってくるのだ。
はい。待っててくださいね。すぐ取ってきますから、ここにいてくださいね。
どこにも行かないさ。だから早く行くんだ。
Lukaku reluctantly lets go of my hand, shyly turns away from me, and heads to the shrine office. We spend 4 hours training, just like we used to. Practice swings with the demon sword, stories of the sword's history, lectures on the intricacies of Seishin Zanmo swordsmanship, all fabricated from my Chunibyo delusions. I talk. Lukaku, dressed now in her Miko robes, listens with rapt attention. Occasionally, we take a break, sit on the shrine stairway, and eat the sweet rice balls Lukaku's mother brings us. And that's how we spend an extraordinarily ordinary 4 hours.
Yosh, 今日はここまで。
Lukaku lowers her stance and slowly sheathes the demon sword, Samidare. She looks so beautiful and majestic standing there in flowing white robes, sword shining in her hands. I find myself mesmerized once again. Lukaku bows, snapping me out of it.
ありがとうございました。ちょっとだけ強くなれた気がします。
謙遜しなくていい。今日お前は精神残魔流奥義の一つ、32式さくらんぼを得得した。だが過信はするな。お前はまだまだ弱いんだからな。
はい、もっともっと京馬さんに教えてもらいたいです。
The breeze feels nice after the sweat we worked up. We savor our comfortable fatigues as we drink the barley tea Lukaku's mother brought for us.
久しぶりに京馬さんのお話聞けた気がします。
ここ何日か俺の意識はマニュアルという恐ろしき封印術式により不安定な状態だったのだ。だがもう完全復活した。心配かけたな。
よかった。いつもの京馬さんが戻ってきてくれて。
Lukaku answers happily, and then her expression turns serious, as if she's made up her mind about something.
昨日僕に聞きましたよね。男だった時の記憶が残っているかって。
ああ。
Lukaku looks away. I see her hands fidgeting in her lap. Finally, with trembling lips, she speaks.
僕覚えているんです。
No surprise. I expected she to remember after what I experienced with Ferris.
覚えているというか、なんて言ったらいいのか、とても儚い感じ。
儚い？
はっきり思い出したわけじゃなくて、記憶の海の底の方というか、頭の
Then Lukaku starts pawing at the air above and to the right of her head.
この辺にあるような感じです。
I don't really get it.
とにかく覚えているんだな。
Lukaku nods.
すみません。昨日は嘘をついちゃいました。
気にするな。この俺、法王院京馬を欺いたのだから大したものだ。
そのおかげでお母さんのポケベルの番号も僕聞かなくても知っているんです。
She takes out a piece of paper, upon which is written the number.
今日はどんな結果になってもこれを渡すつもりでした。それからもう一つ。
One more thing?
記憶のことと関係しているかどうかわからないんですけど、古いパソコンのありかについて。
Now that I didn't expect.
IBN5100 のことか。
はい、多分そうだと思います。
True, Lukaku did seem like she knew something about the IBN 5100. Plus, Luca's dad confirmed that it was her here at the shrine. And then one day, it suddenly disappeared. Does Lukaku know where it is now?
それが事実なら、ルカ子、お前は男に戻らなくても済むかもしれない。
But Lukaku faintly shakes her head.
それは無理だと思います。
なんで？
Lukaku grips my hand.
ついてきてください。案内します。
She looks into my eyes. Lukaku is no longer crying. In the fading sunlight, her eyes shine with firm resolve. She brings me to Daibiru. I look up at the huge towering building.
ここに IBN5100 が。
そっちじゃなくてですね。
Lukaku faces away from Daibiru and points to a coin locker tucked in a narrow alley.
去年のお正月前。
Lukaku walks up to the coin locker as she talks.
その時までうちの神社にあのパソコンはあったんです。
Until New Year's. That's a contradiction. It was only 2 weeks ago that I found the IBN 5100 at Yanabayashi Shrine, which means I really haven't returned to the original world line.
僕のせいなんです。僕が神事のお手伝いで倉庫をお掃除していた時に誤って壊しちゃったんです。
壊した？
Lukaku nods.
でももしお父さんに知られたら怒られると思って、それでこっそりここまで持ってきてコインロッカーの中に隠したんです。
よくここまで持ってこられたな。あれは尋常じゃない重さだぞ。
家にあった台車を使いました。そのせいで台車まで壊れちゃったんですけど。
Even so, it must have been hard to get it in here with just a pushcart. Maybe she was running on adrenaline.
京馬さんが探してるって聞いた時、僕すごくびっくりして、本当のことずっと話そうって思ってたんですけど、嫌われるかもしれないって考えたら言い出せませんでした。
バカだな。そんなことでお前を嫌うわけがないだろう。何しろお前は俺の弟子なのだからな。
はい。
Lukaku takes the locker key out of her pocket.
もう1年半以上放置したから管理会社に持っていかれちゃったかもしれませんけど。
1年半放置か。だとしたら絶望的だな。
The locker charges 200 yen per day. Normally, if a coin locker goes unpaid for more than a few days, the management retrieves the contents. And if the owner doesn't claim it within within a month, it's usually thrown away. Meaning the IBN 5100 is all ready. Lukaku goes to a large locker at the end of the row, inserts the key, and tries the lock.
鍵かかってないみたいです。
確定だな。
Sure enough, Lukaku opens the door to reveal an empty locker.
すみません。
Either way, it doesn't matter. There's no point in retrieving a broken IBN 5100. But I don't tell her that.
お前が責任を感じなくてもいい。俺が安易に世界を歪ませたのが一番の元凶なんだからな。
京馬さん。
That's why I must bear the burden. Mayuri's pain, Suza's pain, Ferris's pain, and now Lukaku's pain. Something occurs to me. What if I send a D-mail telling Lukaku not to sweep the storehouse? How would that change the world line? Would the IBN 5100 stay at Yanabayashi Shrine, ready for me to retrieve in August as planned? Part of me wants to try sending that D-mail. If it works, Lukaku could stay a girl. No, mustn't give in to the temptation. My goal is to restore the world line, not warp it further. Fix the past to save Mayuri. That is my mission.
僕の記憶、なんだか奇妙なんです。
奇妙とは？
僕の記憶の中には、あのパソコンのことについての2つの記憶が混ざっていて、1つはパソコンを壊した僕の記憶、もう1つはそんなパソコンは全然知らないし、倉庫のお掃除もしなかった僕の記憶。男だった僕はパソコンを壊してません。倉庫の掃除の代わりに本殿のお掃除をしていたから。
So Lukaku swept the storehouse because she became a girl. Because she swept the storehouse, she broke the IBN 5100 and deposited it into this coin locker. As a result, the IBN 5100 will never reach me. Is this the butterfly effect?
やっぱり僕が男に戻るしか方法はないみたいです。
There's no longer any doubt in her eyes. There's no choice. She knows it as well as I. We returned empty-handed to Yanabayashi Shrine, which is dyed scarlet by the setting sun. Lukaku lets go of my hand after we arrive. We spent the whole walk hand in hand. Then she turns to me.
今度こそお別れですね。
ああ。
京馬さんと修行ができて本当に良かったです。
She smiles shyly again, but her cheeks are dyed pink. I can tell she's desperately holding back her tears. Those tears hold a different meaning than the ones I saw before I time leaped. At least, I'd like to think so.
俺はお前に恋人らしいことは何もしてやれなかったな。
そんなことはどうでもいいですよ。
そうだった。
I'm sincerely relieved, because Lukaku smiled for me.
まゆりちゃんのこと助けてあげてください。まゆりちゃんは僕にとっても大事なお友達ですから。
ルカ子。
もう行ってください。出ないと僕泣いちゃいそうで。だからお願いします。今日までありがとうございました。こういう時は例の合言葉ですよね。エルサイこんがり
こ コングルーだ。
I find myself smiling. Lukaku forces a smile too.
エルプサイコングルーです。
She bows deeply. She doesn't raise her head. A sign for me to go already. I turn back to the archway at the shrine's entrance. My feet are heavy. They won't advance. I stop in front of the stairs. Then I take out my phone.
もしもし岡部、まゆりから電話あったわよ。プンプンしてた。あんたがコミマに来る約束をすっぽかしたって。
クリスティーナ、今から言う番号を電話レンジカッコ仮に入力してくれ。
何よ、どういうことか説明して。
いいから頼む。これから D メールを送る。
I hear a sigh on the other end of the phone.
番号は
I tell her Lukaku's mother's pager number with another string of numbers attached. *2 *2292 9831831292983883 or 8312929. Meat veg meat. When she sees this, Lukaku's mother will probably think it's a prank. And then she'll assume the D-mail we sent earlier was also a prank. If that still doesn't change the world line, we can just try something else. Pagers in 1992 didn't display the sender's number. Lukaku's mother won't know who sent it. I already told Kurisu the timer setting. Everything's ready. I hang up once I confirm that the 42-inch CRT is on. Now I just need to call the phone wave name subject to change. Then the world line will change. Lukaku will turn back into a guy. Her memories will disappear. Mayuri won't die today. However, I hesitate to open my address book. My thoughts turn to Lukaku, who is probably still watching me from behind. If I turn around, what will I see on her face? I want to check, but I don't think she'd want that. Lukaku finally smiled for me today, but I still have lingering reservations inside. This time, I'm about to sacrifice Lukaku's memories. The memories of the 17 years she lived as a girl on this world line. The memories of her parents, who rejoiced when their daughter was born. I'm about to erase all that. But if I don't, I will be rejecting the 17 years Lukaku lived as a guy. I will be rejecting the memories of his parents, who rejoiced when their son was born. Even so, is it okay to turn Lukaku back into a guy? I'm lost, and I cannot take another step. I've sacrificed the memories of two friends today. The sight of their tears is burned into my mind. Something soft presses against my back. Lukaku has embraced me from behind. I hear faint sobbing. What expression is she making now? Even without looking, I can tell. Her words are like needles stabbing into my heart. I have nothing against homosexuals, but unfortunately, I am heterosexual. I won't be able to answer Lukaku's feelings if he's a guy.
久しぶりに二人で修行をしたことも、こうして今岡部さんの体に触れていることも忘れたくない。僕忘れたくないです。だって好きだから。岡部さんのこと好きだから。まゆりちゃんを助けたい気持ちは僕にもあるから、しょうがないって理性では理解できていても、やっぱり辛いです。せめて今日の記憶だけは残しておきたかったです。こんなに辛い気持ちを味わうって知ってたなら、女の子になりたいなんて願うんじゃなかった。
ルカ子、
すみません。そんなことはどうでもいいの気持ちですよね。
お前が男に戻っても、俺にとってルカ子はルカ子だ。それは変わらない。
はい、そう言ってもらえて嬉しいです。岡部さん、メール送ってください。お願いします。早く送って。これ以上岡部さんのぬくもりを感じていたら、僕もっと嫌なこと言っちゃいそうだから、もう気持ちを我慢できなくなっちゃうから。
だが
Is this really okay?
岡部さん、お願い。
I'm about to sacrifice someone again. Is it my place to make that decision? My fingers tremble around my phone. But Lukako embraces those trembling fingers with her own.
僕のこと覚えていてくれますか？
はあ、
With just one call to the phone wave name subject to change, I can send a message to Luca's mother's pager. Alright, let's save, because I obviously have to come back here later.
女の子だった僕のこと覚えていてくれますか？
はあ、
If I make the call,
たった4日間だけ恋人だった僕のこと覚えていてくれますか？
はあ、ダメだ、できない。
ah, damn it, I went too far. I thought Lukako had a certain line, so I was waiting for it. That's alright. Well, time to send that D-mail. I guess it happens after I do it? Probably, that's what I'm thinking of. There we are. Lukako places her finger on top of mine. On top of the send button.
ありがとう。岡部さん。さようなら。僕の好きな人。
That's the one. Ah, there we are. The end of chapter 8. That's the first time I've... Oh, darn it. I always get the wrong freaking thumbnail. Gotta wait for another second. There we go. It's after the quick save pops up. Better. Much better. And back to the title screen we go. Well, yes, please save that system data. Although I don't think it matters all that much. I mean, trophy data syncs no matter what. Wow, that's the first time I've gone through that chapter since the first time I've done Steins Gate. So when we next meet, I'm going to try to get Luca's ending up shortly, probably next week. I have some time, I'm ahead of schedule here. So that'll hopefully go up a week from today. And then we will jump into chapter 9 sometime down the road, hopefully not too far down the road. Steins Gate does take a lot out of me. It takes a long time to usually record these and sit down through them. But luckily these last 2 chapters have gone by rather fast, but I don't remember how long chapter 9 is, but it is a bit of a departure from the last 3 we've done now, between Suzuha's, Ferris, and Luca's chapters. So this one will be a little bit different and a little bit more action-packed as the story begins to reach its climax. Alright, that's it for this one. I hope to see you guys in the next one.